What's going on, people? Welcome to DR Sports and the breaking news. Well, I'm pretty sure you know it already, but Cristiano Ronaldo has left Manchester United by mutual consent. Read into that how you will. He's left Manchester United by mutual consent. They have agreed to part ways, himself and the club, and he's had a statement to say as well, saying he still loves the fans and it's time to go in a new direction. And Manchester United have released a statement along the lines of, thank you for all your services, and they wish him all the best. Look, this had to happen, in my opinion. He knew what he was doing. This is something that Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to happen, and he made sure that he left no stone unturned to make sure that he got his exit from Manchester United. When he did that interview with Piers Morgan, it was a direct ploy to make sure that there was nothing left for Manchester United to do but part ways. Man United didn't sack him, though, and I think that actually shows how much Ronaldo actually wants to leave, because the reports coming out from journalists as well, well-sourced journalists who cover Manchester United, are saying that he's actually not going to receive a penny as well. So this is a mutual consent. This is a mutual agreement. And the reason why is because, like I said, Ronaldo wants to leave. He's not coming to the table saying, well, if you want me to leave, you better pay me off. And Manchester United aren't at the table saying, well, you've got a contract, you're our player, and you're going to be in the reserves until your contract runs out in the summer. Not good for either party, and it's time for the squad to move on. But listen, we're at the World Cup. We're out here in Qatar, and Portugal have their first game on Thursday. And it's interesting to discuss how much this will affect him, how much this will affect the camp within the Portuguese ranks. Ronaldo, in an interview yesterday where he was unscheduled to speak, just came out and was like, basically, stop asking my teammates about me. Said he's bulletproof. Said, it doesn't need to be about him and that he's on international duty. And it kind of I think he's done that because he knew this was coming out the next day, to be honest with you. But will it affect Portugal? I think they're used to there being a lot of noise around Cristiano Ronaldo, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And I think something happening this big will have a little bit of an effect on them, I believe. You can't not. All the players are going to be talking about it. All the media now, even though he said, don't talk about me, don't talk about that, every journalist is going to ask a player how Cristiano Ronaldo has been since the news, or how do you feel? Or they're going to ask the players how they feel. It's up to oh my God, Australia just nearly scored again. It's currently 1-0 at the time of recording this. The shocks are happening today. You saw what happened with Saudi Arabia. But on the flip side of it, kind of affecting Ronaldo, Portugal, which I think it kind of will. This is Ronaldo, and this is his last tournament. This is Ronaldo at the World Cup. This is Ronaldo on the world stage. He's going to do what he's going to do. I don't think he will be any worse than he was going to be, or any better than he was going to be. I think he will do his thing. I think he will, play his game. If anything, you could argue that he might play with a bit more freedom now. It's all behind him. He knows it's all out there. He knows it's done and dusted. He's got what he wanted, which was to be a free agent. And he'll instruct George Mendes to go and find him a new club, and be in contact with him whilst he's on the international duty, and can fully focus on that. He doesn't have to answer any more questions about, will he stay at Manchester United? Why did he do the interview? This, that and the other. It's all done. And from a Man United standpoint, as a Man United fan, I'm saying good. That's what we need, in terms of players who want to be there. I didn't want it to end this way for Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester United's relationship. I never wanted to see him go out like this, but he's made that bed, so he's got to lie in it. He knew what he was doing. And in my opinion, Ten Hag's trying to build a new team, a new spirit, a new culture. And you can only do that with players who want to be at the football club, especially when they have as much, influence and impact as Cristiano Ronaldo does. You can't have somebody at the best of times, even if it's not Ronaldo, in your squad who doesn't want to be there, And what next for Ronaldo? A lot of people talking about Arsenal, a lot of people talking about Chelsea, a lot of people talking about some offers that are over these necks of the woods, in the Far East and, Middle East. And you know what? Arsenal, I think, would be a massive, massive mistake. I think Mikel Arteta is way too smart, way too clever, has so much of a high understanding of the game to know that bringing Ronaldo to Arsenal would be an absolute mistake, an absolute catastrophe. Apart from maybe Arsenal fans being able to laugh and get one over Manchester United fans, other than that, it's going to absolutely destroy your teams. I tell you that now, Arsenal fans, he doesn't play in the way that you want to play. Mikel Arteta has spent so long trying to get that squad to where he wants it in terms of the hierarchy, in terms of the energy within the group, in terms of the direction that they're all going in. You know, you look at the Aubameyang situation, getting a big personality out of the club. Okay, he was late and did things wrong, which made Mikel Arteta do that. But I personally think from the outside looking in, there was a breakdown in communication anyway. Lacazette's gone. Mikel Arteta has got that squad where he wants to go. You don't bring in Ronaldo now, who doesn't press from the front, who doesn't give you anywhere near what Jesus gives you off the ball. Okay, Jesus hasn't scored a goal in 8-9 games or whatever it is, but I tell you now, you have to move Jesus out to the right and put Ronaldo in the centre to accommodate him. Arsenal will be a worse team under Mikel Arteta, I would say. I know it can, the shiny new toy, and he's a better finisher than Jesus, but with what Jesus brings to Arsenal, Ronaldo can't give you that. Ronaldo can't press from the front, win the ball back off midfielders, drop back off the front and be an absolute pain in the arse where, even though he's not scoring, he's contributing. You've just seen at Manchester United, if Ronaldo's not scoring or he doesn't get the ball, he's literally null and void. And the type of football that Mikel Arteta wants to play, I think that's a bad move. One that I think Mikel Arteta will go nowhere near and Arsenal will go nowhere near. Chelsea is a weird one because, okay, they need a striker. Aubameyang's actually gone there, the player I was just talking about, ironically, and is not doing anything. And Chelsea are absolutely struggling. And if it carries on like this, you worry for Graham Potter. But Graham Potter is someone who needs time. Graham Potter is someone who likes to build a project and stick at it and have a certain way of playing. And again, I don't think Ronaldo fits into that either. So I think it's going to be fascinating to see where Ronaldo actually goes. And you know what? I can take my Manchester United bias out of this and my Manchester United feelings out of this. I think it's quite sad. I think it's sad to see someone of Ronaldo's status, who's a GOAT of the game, take out my team and how I feel about it, going out like this, where actually when you look at the suitors around the world, this is a player that, for a large chunk of his career, if not for all of his career, apart from his early days, if he became available, everyone would have him in their team. How could you turn Cristiano Ronaldo down? But there's a lot of projects out there. There's a lot of managers or teams or fans, I would say, that would say, not for me, not for us. He just doesn't suit it. And anywhere Ronaldo goes is going to be short-termism. And France have just equalised, by the way. Rabiot has just equalised, and it's 1-1. But yeah, anyone would usually want Ronaldo. But I think there's a lot of fans out there and a lot of people who would understand that, you know what, Ronaldo just isn't right for our squad. So it's going to be interesting to see how this World Cup plays out for Portugal with this news. But that's it. Cristiano Ronaldo's left Manchester United. I'm actually relieved. Now we don't have to keep talking about it all the time. So anyway, let us know your views and thoughts in the comments boxes below. Smash a like on the video and subscribe to DR Sports if you haven't done so already. We're out of it.